My home is in Dehradun, in a sleepy little town. That house is a symbol for me of what I was to become later. That's where my laughter and the joy comes from. My dreams were nurtured. When we come here, we search for that roots. And in mud, I found those roots again. And it really helped us prosper and blossom. This is the place where our home is and where our heart is. Hi, I'm Archana Puran Singh.
And I'm Parmeet Sethi.
You're watching us on Asian Paints, where the heart is.
Welcome to our home.
Tell me about home growing up.
My home in Dehradun was the inspiration. My father supported my dreams, and the kind of rich environment he gave us led me to get into films.
Me growing up, the home wasn't that big. It was just a box. So that somewhere made me want to build a house for which I would be proud of. I don't know who I was competing with.
I was competing with my father to go out and achieve what my father had achieved. So my dream came true, and my dad, I'm sure, must be very, very happy.
You would have been really proud, Raj.
Yes. Hi, welcome to my home.
Welcome to our home. So guys, this is our living room.
This living room has hosted hundreds of people. My children have had musical nights here because there's this raised platform. So part of the room becomes the stage, and everybody sits here to just have all the goodies here, and we get together, laugh, eat, sit together.
This is another corner.
That is very cozy because it's filled with our memories. For a lot of people, home decor becomes very intimidating.
Actually, your personality has to come out.
Yeah.
It could be very minimalistic, like this paint that we have actually got, this Niraya Arc.
Arc, yeah. Lime-based paint. It brings warmth to the entire, corner. I have to fallen in love with this paint actually, and I keep telling Parmeet we have to put it more and more in our rooms.
Yeah.
But we started with the living room.
Simple hai yaar, actually.
Simple
it's very
hai.
simple.
Both of us being creative people, it's important to have that haven. This home has given us tranquility, peace.
The moment you're relaxed, the creativity comes. Every corner is now a part of me.
What are you guys doing in my room? This is where the family resides really, where there's joy, laughter, tears sometimes. So, home decor is not about what you buy and fill the house with, but it's about the bones of the house. So we clad the walls with this paneling. Now it's got the patina of age. As we age, it ages with you. So the beautiful bluish grey of the wall, it's in contrast with the cream and white ceiling. I just loved it, and it stayed like that. And this is something I wanted for ever so long. And this dressing table for me is my confidence on stage. When I dress up over here with the light just the way I want it, I know when I walk onto a set and face a camera, this has done me right.
So ये Araman का room है, which actually he has pretty much done himself, everything. Araman had no clue about carpentry and stuff like that. So trial and error, 2-3 बार इसको तोड़ा, बनाया, सब कुछ किया, and he managed to make guitar stand for himself, which he's pretty proud of and I'm pretty proud of it. So one thing that I like about Araman and Ayushman is that they look after the rooms. हर चीज़ से उनको प्यार है. They make sure that the room is looking great. So I'm happy that they've got that from me.
This is really where my mornings begin and my days end. There is an expanse of trees there, and they make this space so nurturing, This makes me feel so much at home. I guess everybody loves nature, but very few have the luxury of being so close to nature. And this home provides that luxury. I want also to be connected with the Zameen. I need to feel it under my feet to feel that I'm alive. Mud Island converted this city boy into a nature lover.
Yeah.
All these beginnings were here, and I think it's proved lucky for us.
Yeah, it's proved lucky
This home has been very, very lucky, and I get goosebumps when I say that. He's done a fabulous job. He's the one who made this house. So he sourced local material like mallard stone. The pergola is made of, mallard stone. The paving of the entire exterior is done with
I
malad
tried to
stone.
keep the whole thing in the Anglo-Spanish style villa. Actually, one of the most beautiful things about this house exterior is the architecture, the plants and the pergola. The whole thing actually comes together with the Spanish style theme that we have. Luckily for me, I'm using Asian Paints Ultima and it has lasted 22 years. That's not a joke. We had the fortune of actually having a garden and feel alive. वो अर्चना बोलती है ना कि मैं ज़मीन से जुड़ी हुई हूँ, अब मैं भी जुड़ गया हूँ ज़मीन से.
I think our whole family would have been different had we not shifted to this house. My children's creativity has blossomed here in this home. So both our sons have been brought up in a home that has been so conducive to. What?
आयुष क्या कर रहा है तू यार?
आरी से बात कर रहा हूँ.
So come down now. I also want to talk to him. Come.
Yeah. Okay, one second.
Come. Where's Ari?
Ari is here.
Hi, Ari. How are you? We're sitting in the garden and having a nice chat. So, Ari, I was just talking about how you have blossomed into a musician because you've been staying here in this home, which is surrounded by nature.
When the cameras come, you were really kind to me.
Lots of love, beta. Say bye to dad.
Wish you were here today.
Bye.
Honestly, even growing up in a creative space like this, I think you have to become an artist. You have no other choice, I think. So, yeah, my life is my work and my work is my life. And it's a beautiful feeling. For my room, I wanted something that was natural feeling. Make this feel like the nature outside. It is inside as well. So I made sure my bed was a slightly sage green color. I wanted the walls to be like a taupe. Something that's a little bit muted, not too stark. So this is the most personal part of my room. Also, I'm a big reader. I've been reading a lot since I was a kid, and I made sure I had a bookshelf in my room. I wanted my room to feel as open, flowy, and airy as possible, so the light wood and the white was perfect for that. And of course, this is the reason I have made this room happen. The reason I renovated it entirely was because I wanted a skylight since I was, 5 years old. It gets really hot in the summers, but in the rains and the winters, it is the most beautiful place. And again, because there's so much sunlight, you can actually have plants here. I make sure I water them as much as I can. Yeah, it is just the most beautiful place in the world.
You know, when we walked into this, just a shell, we actually just had a shell. हम लोग इसको actually पूरी तरह से modern बना सकते थे, which would be the easy thing to do. But I and Archana both chose to go the classic route, you know. Like, for example, I'll tell you these lamps.
I used to go by the church in Mahim and I used to see these Mohammedan craftsmen. So this is the one we got from there. So there were Spanish tiles that we wanted to cover part of the roof in different sections of the house. So we got these are Mangalorean tiles, and they kind of replicated what we wanted. Then there were fabrics but all very linen-y and very breathable fabrics, so that the warmth of the colors and the fabric, harmonized together.
My dad said, okay, I'm not the only one who's going to take the responsibility of building a house again. So the first project I ever did was my own room. I wanted to make sure the bricks were maintained, and then I also noticed that my flooring had this checkered pattern on the corners. So I said, you know what, I must mimic that in the rug I choose also.
Black and white?
So I have a black and white rug, yeah.
If a family is wanting to make a home, please make it with love, passion, and your own personal taste. And also, definitely do not compromise on comfort. And lots of plants. That's what makes it very, very special and beautiful for us.
Sometimes you'll change the color of the wall. Sometimes you'll do, get a new fitting, new light, new this, new sofa.
New husband.
Yes!
लोग बोलते हैं कि सपने देखना बंद करो, सपने सच थोड़ी ना होते हैं, पर मैं बोलती हूँ बहुत देखो कि आपकी वो रियलिटी बन जाए. The universe listens to that one voice that your soul, emanates into the world. And अगर आपका कोई सपना है, just keep at it.
रास्ते खुद बनते जाते हैं.
Yes, many tears into my pillow at night when I wasn't getting what I want. I said I will keep crying and keep crying till I make the home a reality.
And also, kudos, Mom, you did it. you made your father's dream come true. I'm just the luckiest kid in the world, honestly.
Oh, he's got me crying. They say हर घर कुछ कहता है. हमारा घर कहता है love, laughter and joy stay here. Come share it with us.
हमारा घर कुछ कहता नहीं, हमारा घर हंसता है.
If you are inspired by our home's decor, go to beautifulhomes.com by Asian Paints for a lovely style guide.
Let's start from here, na, where we got married.
Got married? Yes.
छुप छुप के शादी की थी हमने.
भागकर.
Let's do one where you talk about